Today I am playing the Necromancer. Lower that one. I'm going to be playing Cosmos Alive. I've only seen him online once before, so I'm really interested to see how he plays the Yogg-Tari Beastmaster. Right now I'm contemplating if I do go for a graveyard or if I should just get a body out, but I think perhaps doing a Drefan to get some early aggression is always good, and perhaps just putting up a brace yourself to really see what he's going to do before I commit to a graveyard. I think that will be my first move. I'm not sure if it's the correct one. I do not like playing spawn point turn 2, but we will see. I'm not sure how the sound quality or anything will be in this recording, so if you hear me plunking on my keyboard a bit, it's me just doing random stuff to keep myself occupied while waiting for turns and stuff. So let's see what the Tor does with her first actions. These most rings cost one more than a price is full points. To be honest, I don't really play around the rings. I don't really know what ring this is. I don't think I've ever seen one, but I don't really mind. This isn't any official game, so if that's a version he has or she has, I don't know. But she pays 3 for that. There's probably a layer around. This is also why I kinda like the Drefan, because of the 2 piercing and the fact that I can strike anything because it's fast as well. Anything like here and here and here are in reach of my attacks. Which I think this actually might give me an edge. But we will see. There's a lot of small creatures with defense, I might be in a hurry. But if you place the snakes with the poison effects, I think I might be good, because I'm on most of my, I think everything I have is actually I lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, the poison doesn't work against any of my creatures because they're undead, which is really good. And same with the throw that has the crippling effect. Works on my Necro, of course. Does it actually? Poison unit, no it doesn't. So I think I'm in a good spot here, to be frank. And this is actually one of my most favorite creatures in the game, combined with the Necromancer, because sure, he has 9 health, he has 3 dice piercing 1, but now it's 3 dice piercing 2, which means he will realistically almost always hit on 0 armor when it comes to creatures that are not buffed, and especially the lower tier ones. And the fact that if he dies, he will probably have... I will just resurrect him for 8. I think it's a very cheap approach to the game. So now I have to figure out, do I believe that I can outgreed the lair with a graveyard of my own? Especially since I think that I should be able to kill the graveyard before anything happens. But I almost kind of want it to be alive if I can get a creature advantage, so that I can push the graveyard at the thing here. You get when a creature is destroyed, I gain mana from it, which I think is... I'm not sure if I would do that, since he has the ring and he has this one. It would be risky to let it live. It would be well worth the investment of throwing maybe even 2 rocks into it. But at the same time, maybe his whole deck falls apart, and I think it might be a more enjoyable game if I go for a graveyard. But I'm torn a bit. I think I should just show him what happens if you do that and you rely too much on it. And at the same point, I can lose this game in this turn if I roll terribly on both my rolls. So this is 16 mana. If this one dies, I cannot resurrect it. I can always reveal Brace Yourself. And it's important, because I have initiative, that if this... We can do a second match. This is a bit I'm curious about, if he wants to deploy from the lair or not. He might have forgotten. Oh well, he just rather play that. Versus a Druid that is definitely going to be using 3, I will always play the graveyard. I don't think there's any reason not to play a graveyard versus a Druid, because you will be going off the plants one by one, and I believe that you should be able to outgreed the Druid. I don't have that much to deal with the plants region besides Drefan. And he kind of knows what I'm going to do, but I don't think that should be an issue at all. Problem is, if here, do I want to do a quick dragon scale just to have armor in case it goes for me, or is it better to have a brace to save mana? I think it's better to save mana in the early start and get some of these zombies out, and the fact that I can zombie frenzy with the wand, which means that all my zombies will become fast and get 1 extra die on things that are damaged. So these guys basically becomes fast, 2 dice 2 and plus 2 if they are damaged, but if you have 6 of them out, that's a lot of dice, and they're so cheap to get up with a graveyard as well. So I think running down a Druid by this way is a very efficient one, especially since you don't really want to kill these, and if you are going to kill them, you need to roll 4 crits. And also I'm gonna build them into my Shagot. I do play 2 here, just to make sure that they If they're close to dying, I might as well just eat them up and get an extra die on the Shagot. Which is already hard to kill at 6, but with 9 health it's getting ridiculous, and you can even buff it even further. I do, however, realize that I'm very weak towards any kind of Tanglevine, which I'm fairly certain he will run. But I think from the start here, we're just gonna see, especially with the Leaf Ring, probably just a standard 1-tree opener into more greed, perhaps of a few flowers. But I think I will do the graveyard, and then I will do I might even want to put the graveyard. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna put the graveyard a bit further down here. Then I'm going to brace myself. This is just to close the distance. So if you summon something here, also that my archer can just move one space and shoot. So all plants that realistically he will spawn them here if he wants to be aggressive, somewhere here. 1, 2 if he wants to extend. Yeah, 1, 2. So probably around here or here. We'll see creatures now. And I will have my doggo out. I do consider, I do feel that perhaps I should. I don't have nullifiers in this book. I should be armoring up. Maybe I should even go into hit. Stacking up some rots early would be extremely powerful. But I don't think that should be the aim of this book so far. I think I might actually do one. I don't think I should do an idol yet. Should probably just to do this. Could just hard summon a zombie crawler. Right, no high. That's 8, 7, 9. Yeah, that should be enough. If I have to defend myself, I have the brace. Shouldn't realistically need 6 armor to stock damage this turn. Unless he rolls extremely well, and at that point, sure. So we will start. We will this one. And I will do the hit to my 7th, because I really like the dog. And then I'm done. This is a raptor mine, this is what I was thinking about. And he does it in this zone, which I find a bit interesting, to be honest. I would assume it would come here. Oh, is he gonna put it there? He's just summoning what is here. Okay, yeah. So one thing that's really scary about the Druid is that he has the big worm, which has Devour, which makes this Eternal Servant a non-factor. And he also have the Wine Snappers with the same ability. But now, since it's doing the Raptor, and I'm gonna do a Crawler, probably next turn I want to get a Skeleton Archer out. Even though this guy has 5 dice and he has 10 health, he's very susceptible to a lot of dice, so that's why I'm pumping out these small guys myself. The only problem with the crawlers are that they cannot move and attack, so I should probably move down to this place next turn. Probably a Mana Flower, yeah. So he's gonna be greeding it up, and I think instead of trying to punish the tree, which I think is one of the reasons you usually lose, I'm just gonna play into the advantages of my graveyard by actively trying to kill his creatures before he can kill mine. And next turn he will have to pay 1 to move in, which will give him 10 mana after channeling, or 11 mana after channeling. If he deploys another creature, our well-placed Hurl Rock should do wonders. 7 dice, might be able to slam him. And yeah, my Drefan should not die at all. And if he does die, that's 2 more mana here. I get him back with the Servant. So I'm just gonna hold on to my mana for a bit until I can. Oh, but he shouldn't be able to kill it. Realistically. So perhaps I will just go down guard, mage, get the skeleton archer out, pen, just have a regrowth, spare, and good name. Just have something on my hand. Because I want to reveal this if he attacks me. That's for armor. This is after 10, so I have 1 armor to buy. This is not very effective due to the archer being so expensive. I should maybe just go for the crawlers here and slowly progress forward with a wand in the back doing the what was it? The zombie frenzy. But I do believe that actually putting out an archer into play early might force him to come to me more, which allows me to not use the frenzy for a wand and perhaps just have a wand with teleport to move away creatures or come close with creatures I want to kill. And the fact that I don't have to servant this might be a bit risky, but I feel that it's a good choice nonetheless. Because there's gonna be popping up wine creatures here regardless, I believe. So if he gets a wine snapper here, I need to deal with it fast. I think I will be guarding around it, so raise yourself this turn might turn into a demon hide armor next turn with a rhino hide that's 4 armor, and I might as well oh yeah, it would probably come here, I believe, or is it 1-2? I do like that he actually flips the wine markers. I think these are prettier. I think he does too. Oh, this is also nice that he puts them down. I like that. I don't like when things are a bit clustered all over. Like, this is something I don't like. I'd rather see them at the edges. That's, you see, that's how I place my stuff. But just me being me. Let's see here. So I put the archer up. So this might indicate if he wants to go first, that he wants to kill this archer. And if he goes for that archer, I can attack him with both my mage and my hound. And if I'm lucky, that's 6 dice on 10 health. I might kill it. Realistically not. But he shouldn't kill this one with 5 either, so let's see. So probably he will use Tattery now, as assumed, to play someone on the tree. One thing I kinda enjoy with the Tattery is that if I put up the Idol of Pestilence here, it dies in 2 turns. Which might panic him a bit. Since it's not a planting until itself. So now I will move down here, guard, and as my last action I will make Deathfang attack the Raptor Vine, and I will use this one to force Raptor Vine movement. If he just guards, that's fine, then I will attack into it. Or if the Druid is swung up, I will not focus the Druid at all. I don't think that's a good choice unless you plan on either having a deathlock out to kill the tree by doing damage to the Druid, or you have to poison blood the Druid to make him vine tree suffer damage. But I don't think any of them are good choices. So that's probably a harmonize, which I believe is extremely greedy, but I think you might outgreed this. It is perhaps a why you should go for the tree. But I still think I might come out ahead because he's investing so much in economy. I will have board pressure, and if I can deal with all his creatures as they appear, I think I'm in a superior position. We'll move down with this one. Now it's this time. So now all my things are in one spot. And if the Druid has the Conjuration, the Holy One, I might be in deep trouble. But it's still 1 damage, 6 dice, or is it 8 even? I don't think he has it, which is probably the only reason I'm spending that. That's against the Holy Mage, I would never do it, unless I feel forced to. This is where he should guard. If he does not, I will punish it. Hopefully I'll do a bit more damage. And this is also one thing that I like, since he's a non-living and he has a vampiric trait, it doesn't matter that he guards. He will not deal up the damage outside his regeneration. That's only 1, so realistically I will do 2 damage that sticks, in this case 3. So let's see how much he does on me. Probably around the same, if not more. Anything but... oh, that's a lot more. But no, it's not. We're both 1 above average, so I guess that's good for the game. And yeah, so now realistically my Deathfang will die next turn. And he's level 2, so I kinda wanna kill this Raptor Vine before my Deathfang dies. Just to get 1 extra mana on the graveyard. But it's not something that I really worry about. Probably, since it's my initiative, he might panic a bit and try and kill this one with an attack spell, and that would be something I really enjoy. Because then he's spending more mana actually killing it. Well, a lot more mana than I think he should do, just to kill a Fang, the Fang. Zombie Roots are also really good, especially because of the Bloodthirsty trait. But I think I'm gonna stick to another. I might if I hardcast a Shaggot, if I cast a Shaggot there, I will have 7 mana I've spent, and that gives me 4, which means I could do a Zombie Crawler to get my army up. Let's go do this. And then next turn I will probably want to Deathlock. So if he wants this one to live, which he probably do, he has to roll like that 10. But realistically I will attack him first with the Deathfang, he will probably attack back, and then I will kill it with the Archer. And yeah. I still don't really want to summon Shaggot in case, because I need to have so much more mana on me to not lose this creature, and that's 8. Which gives me, with this I have 12, so 8 plus 4 is 12, so I will just do the crawler from here. And I will have just put Enchanted Rage on me. I could actually use Curse Eye with this to make him drop it, so he doesn't get too much more life. I don't think he will drop intentionally. Maybe an Enfeeble, just to see what happens. actually, I'll do a rock there. All done. So basically what I'm hoping is that he's trying to trade with me, making creatures fight creatures, and that's a Phone Lasher. So if that Phone Lasher is there, there might be a wall coming up soon, and he might rouse, which is only really a problem for my mage, because then I can get bleeds on me. But then I will just place I will have 2 armor going through the wall as well, so I don't think it's a major issue. So yeah, I'll actually be quite happy if he tries to focus the mage at this moment, because I think he's so invested in the economy that he's not able to finish me off, and that I can slowly and pretty steadily regen back into the game, especially if I don't play a Deathlock. I could just do the Deathlink and regrowth and regen 4 per turn. So he's quicking himself, probably perhaps an armor or something along the lines of it. So for my first action, I'm going to attack the Raptor line. Hopefully I'll do some damage. 3, so I'm 1 above average so far. Puts the Raptor at 6, which means I should be able to kill it with the Archer. And if for some reason I do not kill it with the Archer, I can always go in and hit myself. He should die this turn, because I have 7 dice left on the board to kill it with. And he will probably... sorry, I should do that. And he will probably try and finish off the Death Fang. I'm not too sure if he's going to rouse that and pull me through it. Great. So he figured out that I want him to die. Probably. Or want him to die, but I'm okay with him dying. I think this is one of the strongest... well, I think the entire Necro card is very strong. I don't really understand as to why someone would... yes, that's the wall. So now the question only is if he's gonna rouse it or not. No, okay, yeah, he quicked himself to do that. Yeah. Can do this. Restructure the armies. So what I would do now is I will try and kill the Raptor Line, if I can. Because I don't see why you have to do this move. Sure, he might be afraid that I go in guard, which makes sense. But he can't guard the arrow. So 61% chance to kill. So probably I should get this. If I don't, yeah, this is now this is getting a bit worrisome. But at the same time, the Raptor One can't guard, and I think it might be worth for me going in just to hit him, because then next turn the Phone Lasher can't drag me through it regardless. But I will definitely try and attack it with my Thunder Crawler. Oh, 2 damage. Ooh, it's a right with 1. Yeah, bad rolls. So this is what I should... this is where I could actually just do a boulder to kill it, but yeah, I might throw this game if I actually do this, but let's see. Allow him to attack me. Let's see. Did If I reveal Brace, I will reduce 1 damage, so I would like to keep that to save mana. So I will take a bleed. This is what I feared, but I have to kill this as mana efficiently as possible. What now? Nope, just the box, which has a side text. If he's right, me and a lot of friends have been playing this wrong. Let's see. One is the pixels so bad, man. Yeah, creatures must spend a full action to work with the Wall of Forms. So this is the only card that says it. This Bloodflying Wall doesn't really mention it at all. What the Wall of Form does, so I think it's the only case of it. Else, walls with attack traits would be insanely overpowered. So now I think this trade was worth it, and I might actually... Do I want to keep the mana is the question though. I'm actually gonna attack the wall. Hope I do some damage to it. So I get 1 damage to stick. I take that trade. Since it's his initiative, extend that time will die, so I will not spend 8 mana. Then I can I will have to, however, to take out regen to deal with the... That's actually true. Is it regen or is it definitely may heal? This actually says heal, this is regen. Puts me on 4 damage out of 32. Now I might deflink this. Or I might actually deflink that one to heal free, kill it. That's probably wasted like crazy. Yeah. Let's see, I'm just gonna check. This is also what I really like about Octagon. So you see, regenerate and unbind, yes. It's not regeneration or healing, it's not affected by the fire. Oh, sorry, there. So it heals, removes X damage, does not stack or commit other traits. Heals, yeah, so it is healing. That is correct. So yeah, this is one of the things that he might do a Wine Snapper with a Roused Beast to kill the Drefan. And this is my be where I want to play I want. If in case he does deploy a Wine Snapper or something, that I might even put the Drefan at the tree to punish him a bit more, making him deploy another Wine Snapper here to control him, or teleport him back. So that's yeah. Oh, I have 2 teleports here now. But at the same time, I can chant a range any creature that he rouses. He deploys from the tree, so I don't really need to. Let's see here. So here, I can actually chant a rage, Wine Snapper, the Krala for the big worm to move in here and attack my crawler. Which would be an exceptional use of a 4-mana block basically that might survive unless he rolls. I think it would be 6 damage, it's 6 dice, so he has to crit a lot to kill it. Which I think it's worth it to do that play, to keep that teleport in case I start running into a bunch of... oh yeah, I've got to add mana from Raptor, Lime, Dying, should be +3 on I got a bit distracted when you called, so it should be at 4 now, which is the main reason I had to go in and do that. So if I put a rig up on myself, I have 6 armor, I should realistically not be taking a lot of damage here, and then I will keep the Chanter Rage. So let's say this one dies, that puts me at 10, then this one costs 2, revealing Brace, Rhino Hide will cost me 3, that's 5. So with 4 mana I can safely deploy the Shagosora. And the next turn I will deploy probably... oh, maybe I should just get a... no, I'll get the Shagot out. So in case the crawler survives I can eat it next turn. But what if it's rooted? Then I can make it attack myself. One of your creatures, yeah. I can't play it on a mage, but I can place the hate on it. So yeah, that makes sense. So 4 here, plus 8 is 12. This is the big guy, it might be a bit expensive, but and then I might not be able to reveal anything, but he will go through the wall, he will take that thing. Since he has to move the straightest path. If it's the crowd or if it's the snapper, I'll make him attack me. I should not be able to get pushed through because he will probably rouse it. That will be his quick, and if so, I have to stay here so the Wine Snapper doesn't attack my Death Fang, and I will have to kill the Wine Snapper with what I've got. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see, he's done with planning, so am I. It's his deployment. Let's see if this is the Kralafor, the big one, the big worm boy. Or if we will see a Wine Snapper, a more mana efficient but even deadlier creature at the start. So yeah, he targets the one, he creates that to destroy it, it's a Wine Snapper. This is piercing 1, so I will probably have to reveal all my armor. But I think I'm in a good spot here, because now I can actually shoot at the wall. I have 4 dice for the wall, as it should realistically die. Let's see what he does with his first quick. If he spends it instantly, I mean, then it will be extremely obvious what he's planning to do. But for me to hate that one, it's hate level 1, so that would be 3 mana. And then I can reveal this for 3, that puts me at 6. And I still have 8 left. So now, to make sure that my creature doesn't get devoured, I will Chanter Rage this guy. And I will... let's see here, it's... Can't be real during an action phase, so I will do this. Toggle markers. Where's hate? This is the main problem then, if he kills my archer, because this guy actually wants to stay alive for a long time. He gets the snatch, that's 3 damage. But what I can do now that I like is that I will force him to attack my mage by guarding. Which I think is might be an action I don't want to use, but I will force him to do an attack spell to kill the fang, and I will kill the wall after this and put some pressure on the wine sniper. I mean, he is kinda neutralized by the token. This will be I guess it's hitting me. It's 1 damage. Then I will have to see what he means by accident. Cancel attack. So you summon another creature. Okay. That's really good to know, so I don't accidentally brace yourself or anything else. And now it's a flying creature. This is something I like to deathlock, because it's extremely high value. It's probably one of the best familiars in the game. And she is actually flying, and he has 6+ defense. So I might actually take a gamble here and try and attack her with the, because it's, oh, that shit. So it's 1 damage that sticks. Come on, let's do average. Oh, more, 1 above average. Quack, quack, quack. Oh yeah. My bad. That's 4 damage. I don't like that at all. Now I will have to range shoot this one. And that's the 4 crit. It's not inside the zone, it's on the border. Even Octagon says it is, so but yeah. Don't think he should be too upset about that, but losing our wall is, I mean, it is a good wall. It's a lot of free damage. still have my guard now for next turn. And that's 4 damage. He has regen 1, so that's 3 that sticks. Which makes him susceptible to damage. But this is not good. I don't like that my archer is dying. But I will at least get 3 mana from it. So we had a... What? Oh yeah, maybe Enchantress. I didn't follow that. So yeah, I had another wall ready. Okay. Interesting. No, it's not. I don't want walls. This actually suggests that I might have to hull boulder this guy and move away and do left block on that guy. The thing is, these guys can die from the crits. You can potentially do 6 damage. I can kill all this if I'm extremely unlucky. But this guy doesn't have regenerate, so that's 2 health. We'll put me at next turn at 4. So I will remove the beat for 1. Then I actually think I just put another crawler here. So with the 8 from this one guy that might die, I will have, let's see, 13 left. With this I have 10 left, and then I can do all that and all that. And I still have the Embrace Yourself left. Have to hide the errors. I'm still not too sure what to think of this game. Should perhaps have just ignored the archer. But you know, perhaps he can get a shot off before he dies. Since he's on guarding, I can move through these. That's his second wall, so I can realistically have 4 more. If I have to kill all the walls, I might be fine with that. Only thing that actually would worry me is if I see another Phone Lasher here. That can pull me back and through, and then I have to move up and pray that he doesn't snatch me twice. Yeah. But now I'm getting a big army here. Sure, I might lose this guy, but I should be able to kill this guy before I go out. Up. Instead of Phone Lasher, I will shoot with the Skeletal Archer again. Because then this guy will bleed, because it's a creature, and then I will hit for the rest of the turn with a lot of dice. And now I'm kind of getting the feeling that he's not going to trade creatures with me, or at least that's what I think. He might actually try and just kill me. So that's why it's crucial for me to shot this to get some healing going. Kill this creature that I can actually pull me through the wall, because this one cannot. Unless it pushes me forward, it will cost him 6. I have 2 face on enchantments, I don't think he would risk it, especially so I'm gonna pass my quick cast to see what he does. Because if he forces me, I will just move up and enchant this guy. Okay, he'll do some wrong there. I'll just go be back for a while too then. So I seem to not be getting above average rolls, except the 1 dice at the start. But that's okay, it's just a part of the game. I was hoping to do some more damage. So will he drag the Shagot through? Okay, he will. So he's not gonna focus me anymore. He does no damage. This is why I think these resilient creatures are good. So I basically took 6 dice of damage and took 2 damage. And I'm still guarded, he's still protected against the Wine Snapper, so I'm not gonna be eaten this turn. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna invest the attack spell into this guy. I should kill him, but I'm rolling like so crap. This is unreal. I do get the slam though, but yeah. What is that? Like 10 dice I did, total of 5 damage. Not ideal. He should have died. But yeah, let's see how it goes. That is helpful though. Let's see if I do any damage. Ooh, I rolled max damage. So I managed to make up for that. That will be me adding 2 damage to the 2 mana to the forge. I did not have to reveal anything, which was good. And now I have the option to guard again. Nothing here is actually damaged, so my Shagot is not forced to do anything. Which is good. So I might as well just guard here again to maybe force that push. Oh wait. I will not do that actually. Oh, let's see. I will use this guy to guard, so that I can actually get the bleed off. I don't think it should be ticking there for too long. And it's also pressure added to that familiar. Okay, so that might be a base reserve. So I'm done there. will hit. He's not fast. So let's see here. We will attack. So now it's bleeding, so it's 3 dice. 3 crit. That's great. Then I'm done again. I'm still expecting a Meridas to come out soon, so I can have to deathlock it, but I want to get rid of the bleed first. Oh, I'm having terrible dice. Oh. One good one though, but I was extreme overkill, but yeah, the rest is not doing any. Oh, it's box that. But sure, if he wants to drain himself from mana, I'm a-okay with that. So this guy will do last attack. I can kill it, but I should be able to. Put it 1 away from death, but still means he can reveal a brace yourself perhaps, or gator toughness. So he gets 1 room, so yeah, he's at 13 and takes 4 damage instead of 5. Now he is 3 away from death, but he will regenerate 2, making him at 5 away from death. Then I am done. There it is. So now I will reveal Deathlink to do 2 damage to this guy and to heal that one. So you'll probably start healing that Thorn Lasher that's damaged. Perhaps I should be able to throw a rock onto it so it doesn't survive. It will be at 6 out of 12. So a rock should be killing him, but you never know. Might actually keep this on her. To make sure to have a constant pressure and basically nullifying that one might be actually worth it. Before I get some free heals in before, else I'm basically wasted a card. Yeah. Still here's that guy. This is not good. Well, this guy I have to save 8 mana for. This guy can die relatively easily. There's no guard to block anything really. So he will die now instantly. My best chance is probably to boulder it, or wait for this guy to act. Maybe he kills the archer. Extremely high chance that he does. And then I go in my guard. And quick attack spell on this guy. Not too sure. I'll have a hard boulder in mind. I'll pump out another crawler. And I could also use one. I could teleport the skeletal archer here for 6. This dice, nothing worth it. Might put out the idol. I'll apply the Druid a bit. Yeah. Actually staffing and giving everything here +1 is actually extremely good. Then it's 3 dice, that's 4 dice on everything, that's 12 dice. And it kills that thing. And I don't have to waste an attack spell. Because I'm getting a lot of crawlers out, it might actually be the best play. I cannot do it for that mana cost if I want to raise this guy. Just casual. I should have an agony on my hand in case he reveals something big, like the worm we talked about earlier. See what it deploys. A bit surprised if it's a bigger creature. Probably perhaps another Form Lasher. But this is a wine snap. Yeah. So you might take out both my creatures this turn. But I will probably be able to move Drefan away. If he doesn't quick it to kill it, I think he wants to kill the archer first. So yeah, he will kill the Drefan. Oh, he will not. He will... maybe he's afraid of... Okay. Okay, yeah. Or something I thought would happen a bit earlier. Maybe it doesn't roll. So he kills the archer. Let's see, it's level 3. Scar. It did not pay this time, I think. So there. Now he's back to the mana. First quick. I won't quick anything. But I... so... realistically, we'll try and kill the Drefan. Oh. So that's Eternal Servant for you. And then it's me. Then this only has 2 health, which is a problem. Nothing here is damaged. You can always shoot it. So actually, this might be stupid, but let's see what happens when we... see what's easier to kill. Let's kill this guy. Oof! That's a crazy roll. The dice have started to turn. And now this guy will hit for 5 dice. He should probably survive. I say probably, because he needs to do a 2 crit on 3 dice. Which, to be fair, he has done. But I hope not. He can do the 1, I hope he does not do the 2. So let's see, please don't kill it. He does 4 normal damage. It's still a good roll, but sadly it's resilience or Yeah, so they're resilient and will therefore be unfazed. These 5 dice should realistically kill it. And it does. So that was a good gamble from me. And I do this because I noticed that he doesn't really try and focus my mage. And now he's... I think he wants to say he's be right back due to the laundry earlier, but I'm not sure. This still means that now I have killed 2 plant creatures. And he has killed 1 archer. If this does not die this turn, oh. Now I'm getting ecstatic, because now it's gonna be worth sending a crawler through. It should not die, but this is still alive, so I count because it's burning. Oh well, it's bleeding. It's 3 dice each. That's a terrible roll, probably a roll he wanted. But you always want to do the dice amount on these guys. Oh, what can I say? Still rolling damage is not crit, so at this point I'm extremely lucky. It should have died by now. It should have died. So my thoughts and prayers do not go out to the Druid. I laugh instead. Because that's the nature of a Warlock, I assume. And I might even be able to kill this Phone Lasher now before... If he doesn't decide to go and heal it. Because I think that would probably be the better of the options. But I think he just wants to kill it, so... 1 in 3 or 1 in 6, I think that he kills it with the 2 crit. And he does not get it. Oh, I feel bad for you. Damn. If this dies now, I think I'm in an extremely good spot. I thought I was earlier too, but this is 13 and it should die, right? Yeah. So manage, he concedes. Okay. So at this point, I still think even if he kills the Chagot, I'm in such a good spot because my Death Fang is out. So realistically, I kill 2 creatures. And I still have what I would consider the stronger ones still left. I still have a Chagot that can get extremely fat from just eating the smaller ones and should not be in any danger of dying. I have a bunch of curses to deal with armor creatures and and yeah, Maridas might have been turned out to be an issue, but my dice were hotter. I think overall maybe I rolled a bit average, but at some points it felt like I was rolling below average. Like the Hurl Rock that did like 2 damage. I heard Boulder and stuff. And some other actions, but I think we were both the same on the dice. I think him not killing the Chagot was probably what pushed him over, because it should probably have died from the Druid, like 30% or something. And then you add 3 more dice on that, and it's getting silly. So yeah, it was an interesting game. I do still believe I don't really like Tattery at all, and I should probably have put a graveyard here and just done a more standard Necro build and killed all his creatures with the poison and just default them. But I think games get a bit more interesting when you do this, and yeah. Yes, I mean you have a archer here just killing the vines so they don't go towards you. You can do spend even more mana while you build up a zombie army, and then you just do the zombie frenzy, kill anything close, and just move on zone to zone. Especially if you do the zombie frenzy and then you do the staff on top of that. That's so much extra dice. Especially as you see here, that's four extra dice for 2 mana. That's basically an attack spell for 2 mana, and then you even if you have 2 more, it's just getting sillier. But yeah, good game. I think Harmonize on 3 is a bit too greedy. I think you definitely needed some more creatures in the game to counteract my creature army, my build-up phase. Even though I put it further out to kinda give you the incentive to come to me, you were still very greedy. So yeah, I really like Philela, but she really didn't do anything except that one enchantment. So I think she was just 12 mana. You could have done something else with. Perhaps hardcast a creature yourself that's not Philela. Perhaps the bigger worm if you have it. And perhaps get some of these Wine Snappers out. That's actually a dire threat to my Drefan, which I value very highly because of the piercing. But there was no clear path to your 3, but I would have focused the Maridas with the Drefan the following turns to create even more pressure and more resources spent killing him. But yeah, good game, well played. See you next time.